Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today on the channel we're going to be taking a look at Hachette Partworks Build the Terminator issue 11. In today's issue we've got some parts to assemble the joints of the Terminator's neck, so we'll just move the parts to the side for now. Let's take a quick look inside the magazine, see what we've got in here. As always, we get our assembly page. We only get one half of the neck this week, so we're not going to be using this part. We're going to be connecting these two pieces together, and we're also going to be working on the lower jaws that we've already assembled. You also got your assembly pages. These are the parts I was talking about, so we're going to have to be putting these together, and we're going to be doing bits with this. And then we get our Sci-Fi Cinema Legends this week. It's all about a film called Children of Men. And our Real World Science is the history and future of human population, and also what's coming up in next week's issue. So let's get this open and start building. Okay, so we've got all our parts out of our packaging, and we're ready to start assembling. This piece here will be your one half of your neck. We need to get the other part, which is going to come in a future issue. We're going to be assembling these pieces today, and we're bringing in some pieces from our previous issues, like these pieces, just to show you where this is going to go. You've got like a location pin here that's going to go in here, that's going to sit on here, and that's going to be going on there eventually with the other side, and you can sort of already see the sort of range of motion that you're going to be getting. So fairly good range of motion in that. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be good. Yeah, we had to bring this piece in from a previous build. Obviously our lower jaw, and this is our lower jaw joint that's going to be moving. We're going to be building this piece. We get, with this issue, we get 4 PB 2x6mm screws, and one is spare. And we also get a 3 PM 2x10mm screws, and one of them is also spare. Okay, so let's crack on with the build. First off, I'm not going to be using this piece, so move that to the side. We're going to be starting off with these pieces. Okay, so these are the pieces that we're going to be using first, and we need 3 of our smaller screws, the 2x6mm screws. We need 3 of them. We've got our one spare. All it wants us to do, put these two pieces together. These are plastic, and we've got to put a screw in here, here, and here. So make sure you've got a long enough screwdriver. Mine is too fat for that one, so I'm going to need to get another one. Which I have here, so hopefully this one fits down it. Yep, just so let's get putting these on. Start with the top. Let's get this in. Let's put it in. I'm just going to put them in, nip them up for now until I've got them all in, and then I'll just tighten them all up at the end. I'm not sure which part this is going to be. I think this must be the bottom of the neck. We'll check that when we've built it. Yeah, so I'm just going to nip these all up now. Make sure all the seam is pushed in. There we go. So this might be, yeah, that's going to sit on there sort of like that. At some point that's going to sit on there. So yeah, pretty cool. So that's this part done. This part is all plastic, as well as that it is plastic. Then we're moving on from there. We're going to be putting this part in here. It's going to want to go this way. There is 2 locating pins on each side, and there is 4 holes on this, so you're going to make sure you're going to get them in the right ones. So all you need to do is get it located where you want it. Looks like it's going pretty much straight up, and then just like that. So that's what you want to have it look like with this part back. Now we're going to be bringing in this piece. You're going to be locating it on these 2 pins either side here, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to need the longer screws. We're going to need 2 of them, and we're going to need these 2 pins here. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking this piece and we're going to be putting it into this piece. So you've got to slot it through, slide it up, and there it is, it's located. So let's get these pins in place. and it's done. So you've got to put, have you got to put the pins in first or second? Yeah, you've got to put in these pins first, followed by these. So these are going to be sliding down here and holding that in place like that. So one either side, just in here. So let's push our pin in first, and now our screw. Let's get screwing. Just like that. Let's do the same with the other side. In goes the pin. And then on goes your screw. This one's a bit tight, this screw. I don't think that's located properly. Yeah, it is. It's just a bit tight. Try the other screwdriver, maybe it's a bit better. No. Don't think my hole's bored out anymore. I'm just going to double check that, because that does not want to go in there. So let's quickly just whip that out and have a look. So that's, hopefully we're not going to have the problem with the holes not being tapped all the way down, because this did not want to go any further than that. I didn't want to force it, because I didn't want to cross thread my screw or damage my thread even more. So let's quickly take that out and have a look. I think this, yeah. Feels okay. Well, maybe I didn't have it in properly. Ah, it's this side. This side's the tight one. Thread looks okay. Let's try the spare screw. See if it was the screw or the thread. I'm just going to try and run this down nice and slowly. Okay, so we've got this together. It was not easy because one of my joints is this side. One of my threads on the inside here, which is inside here, was not tapped all the way down. So make sure you can, I don't know if you could probably check that before you put these in, just by running your screw down before you put them on. But yeah, luckily, because they give me the spare screw, I took this off, and what I did was I used the screw and slowly put it in till it was tight, give it a little bit of tension, then backed it off and put it in, and basically tapped it with the screw. Okay, the screw head's knackered, but luckily they did give us a spare, and I've just done that until I was happy with the depth that was going. So now it is in. So yeah, that's that issue complete. So yeah, let's take a quick look at what's coming up in the next issue. In the next issue, we're going to be building the muscle of the Terminator's T800's forearm, which should be good. And if you are a subscriber and you've had this, and if this is coming in your third delivery, you would have got your binder. So let's just move these parts out of the way, and we'll have a quick look at the binder while we're here. So this is the binder. You get obviously the same image as on here, and you've got Build the Terminator written down the side. So on the inside it's plain white, and it's just a regular ring binder. So what we're going to do, we're going to locate them on just like that. I always put my oldest issue at the front, so I'll be having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way to the back. I don't know why I prefer it that way. So you use these rings, slide them on, and so on and so on. I don't know why, but I've seen a lot of people put number 1 in first and 2, and then have their latest issue on the top, because it's easier to put them in. But I find it more better for me if I have it with issue 1 at the front, and then when obviously say if 16's at the back, then 17 will be the next one in the start of the next one. So yeah, this is the way I always do it. You feel free obviously to do it whatever way you want, but I prefer this way. Number 3. And number 2. Last one. Number 1. Lock it together, and there you go. So I always have issue 1 at the top, so when I open it for a new issue, all I have to do is roll them over, open it up, new issue in, close it up, then put them all back, and I've always got issue 1 at the front then. So yeah, so thank you all for joining me. Join me next time when we'll be taking a look at issue 12. Coming up on the channel, probably have to update you tomorrow, will be issue 3 of Build the DeLorean, so make sure you join me for that. So thanks for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. See you all guys later.